this big energy. And when you see Indiana Jones for the very first time, and every time he makes it through a dangerous stunt, I need you to clap and cheer and hoot and holler and bring this house down. Can you do it? I love it. Well, I've got two special guests all the way from England. That's right, you come a long way. Yes, we're going to turn around and we're going to face the audience, all right? And we're going to get to, there are honorary assistant directors, okay? We're going to get to know them. What's your name? Phoebe. Phoebe, how old are you? I'm 10. Okay, 10. And what's your name?
Eddie.
Eddie, and how old are you?
7.
7. All right. They know the 3 important words to help start off every film shoot. And when they do, I know this house is going to go crazy for them. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Lights. Camera. Action.
better that way.
Okay.
Hey, hardest part?
Tell me.
Keeping the hat on.
Yeah. Well, make sure it stays on. Indiana Jones
Never loses his hat.
You good to move on?
Let's go.
All right, come on down. Let's check the gate. Make sure we got that shot. Carol, new deal.
You got it, boss. All right, everyone, let's check the main temple. We're going to Cairo in 5 minutes. Cairo in 5 minutes. Well, welcome to the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Pretty awesome, right? We think so. But what about that boulder? It is unbelievably heavy. It takes 20 of our strongest technicians to roll that boulder back up in place. There's 18 on the inside, folks, and they're working very hard. They're just rolling away. So, okay, so it's not really a boulder, but true fact, it's made out of rubber and it weighs over 400 pounds. And 400 pounds can still do a lot of damage. Well, my name is Carol. I'm the assistant director here on the second unit. Now, the second unit is where you're going to see most of the action and stunt sequences filmed for movies such as Raiders of the Lost Ark. And today, we're going to show you how we create stunt work here on our second unit. Give me 1 second. Boss,
Yes.
can I borrow Indy for a second?
You may. 2 minutes. We gotta keep moving.
You got it, boss. Folks, I'd like to introduce to you one of our Harrison Ford stunt doubles, Ryan.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Thank you. How are you? Great job. As always, love to watch you work. It's very exciting. It looks really dangerous. So can you take a moment
Yeah.
to share with our audience how you pull that off? How do you make that work with all your expertise?
All right.
Tell us.
Here we go. I make it up as I go.
You always be nice, because I'm not buying it. Because come on, be honest. You gotta be a little bit scared up there, right?
I'd have
Just
to
a
be
little?
crazy, have to be a little scared, Carol. Every stunt we do here, there is a certain amount of risk and danger involved. But hey, I'm gonna trust this stunt team watch my back. I never would have tried it. It's all about teamwork.
Yes, it is about teamwork. Thank you for sharing that, Ryan. Speaking of teamwork, please give it up for the Epic Stunt Team. Please welcome Carlos, Alex, Taylor, Nico, Kyle, Traver, Alejandro, Nate, and stunt double appearing on herself playing World Mayor Ravenwood, one of the best in the business, my friend Rachel. Thanks for being here this afternoon. Folks, we're really proud of the team that we have assembled here today. They're a very talented team of international stunt professionals, and they're actually the real stars who will bring our version of Cairo to life for you today. I can't wait for you to see them in action. So would you give it up one more time for our next stunt team as they head on back to warm up. See you soon, team. Every person that you see on our set today is a skilled professional. They're trained in their craft to embody the role they're about to play in this dynamic scene that we're about to shoot for you. From heroes to villains, these actors step into the story as soon as the camera starts rolling, which is going to happen any moment now. But before we do that, we're going to need your help with some crowd reaction. And to help us get that, we have our lovely casting director, Michelle, back on set. Thanks so much, Michelle.
Thank you, Carol. Hi again, everyone. You all were fantastic earlier, especially Phoebe and Eddie starting our film shoot off all the way to England. Thank you so much. Now, part of my job as casting is to cast background talent. Background talent plays a very important part of our production because they help bring the scenes to life. And today, I'll be capturing all of you as my background voices. And just so you know, we have a lot of action out there, and I need some bigger reaction from all of you. And when you see not only this time Indiana Jones, but you see Marion and all of our stunt performers going through all their dangerous stunts, I still need you to clap and scream and hoot and holler, and I know that you can do it. So we are going to get started capturing those background noises. Now, J-Rod, are you ready with the audio in the booth? Thank you so much. When I say the word action, I need you all to scream as loud as you can, as if you fell into a pit of angry, venomous snakes. Ready? Action! Wow! Yes, that's some good screaming. I love it. I saw your screaming. Wonderful. Very animated. Oh, did we get that, J-Rod? We did. Okay. So now I need to know how many of you have seen some Indiana Jones films. Please raise your hands. Of course, almost everybody here. We love them. Yes, and you know there are a few lighthearted moments. So this time when I say the word action, I need you all to give me a big, goofy belly laugh. Ready? Action! That's good. I might change it up just a little bit. How about some giggling like chipmunks, like Chip and Dale? Ready? Action! How about a little higher? Action! That was just wonderful. I love that. I didn't really need that for Indiana Jones film, but it was very fun for me. J-Rod, did we get everything we did? Carol, they are ready to go.
Thank you, Michelle. Folks, I have one more person I want to introduce to you. Boss.
Yes?
Will you join me up here, please?
I would love to join you. All right, Stunt team, let's get this.
Folks,
Come on,
I'd like to
fellas.
introduce to you our second unit director and our stunt coordinator. Is my boss, is everybody's boss, Brian.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Love having you here. We have a lot of amazing stunt and action sequences you are absolutely going to love. Welcome to set. All right, Carol, let's talk camera work. What do we have?
Okay, you got it. So we're going to have a 2-camera shot. We're going to shoot wide as per your request. Camera A is actually coming on right now. It's going to be stationary on the crane. It's going to shoot 36 frames per second instead of 24 to give you some slow motion action. If you request it, you can use it with a high fall or even a whip sequence. Camera B is going to be stationary on the dolly. It's going to capture that very last shot. What would you like that to be?
I would like that to be just a little bit tighter. Let's go 3/4 on that shot.
You got it.
Yep. Go. Nice. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Save some of that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
How is that new whip sequence?
It's a great sequence, boss.
Good. Let's put it in.
All right, perfect.
All right. Rachel, come on down. Let's talk about this scene. Hey, Nate. Yeah. Listen, we're a little tighter on this shot, so I need you to hit your marks.
You got it, boss.
All right. Okay, you two, so here's what's going to happen. On action, I want you both to come around the clothes racks. Everything's very casual. Beautiful day shopping. And I want you to hit the middle of the match there. Things are going to get very interesting.
Sure.
Any questions?
I like interesting.
Nothing? You like it? Good. Let's shoot this. I'm
All right.
excited. Come on, let's go, Carol.
Places, everyone! Andy Marion, are you ready? Stunt team, are you ready? Cameras ready?
Cameras are ready. Quiet, please.
Quiet.
Roll cameras.
Rolling. Speed.
Comet 16, 124, Apple. Pyro, counter. Take 1 mark.
Playback. Background.
Action. got that shot. And let's strike Cairo. Let's move on to the airport scene. Well, folks, what you're about to see, as you're about to see with explosives, they can be very dangerous. Every explosion you see on my set is carefully monitored and controlled with a team of professional technicians. You see them around our set, you see them in the booth. They work very hard at keeping us all safe. Would you give them a round of applause? Thank you so much. They work very hard with the person on my set responsible for all the effects you see like that. Hey, Zach, can I steal you for a moment? I know you're busy. Here he comes. This is my demolitions expert, special effects coordinator. This is Zach.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
hold on one second. I don't think these folks out here have seen or met demolitions experts, so why don't you take a moment and just tell the guests what you do? Why don't you tell them the dangers of working with explosives?
Oh, okay. When you work with explosives, it's dangerous. Thank you.
Yeah, no. You got anything else for you? Anything up your sleeve?
Perfect, boss. Well, in all seriousness, folks, all the flame and fire effects you'll see here today are all being conducted in a safe and controlled environment. And as a demonstration, I'll show you the illusions of the ricochets that hit off the ground are all being easily accomplished with plastic compressed air and some safety sand. Check this out.
There you go. Nice.
Good, boss. All right,
back to work. Thank you so much. Well, folks, that being said, you might be surprised to know that more stunt performers can be harmed doing a very simple fight routine than an elaborate stunt like you saw just a few minutes ago. That's because it takes timing, practice, coordination to make it look like you're really hitting someone. Because if you're not careful, you know what? We have a moment. I want to show you this instead of talk about it. Hey, Alex, come on over, would you please? This is one of the best fight performers on my team. This is Alex. Hey, Alex. You got a surprise for you. Yep. Rachel? Rachel, come here, would you please? Listen, I was telling the guests how dangerous fight performing can be. Why don't you two do a demonstration?
We'd love to.
Wonderful.
Alex, something simple like some punches and takes. Sound good? Let's go over here to some more space on this side. Yeah, this will work. You ready? So, in a fight routine, taking a punch is really just as important as throwing one. That was good, Alex. As you can see, somebody can get hurt if you don't have the right timing. Yeah! Alex, that was amazing! They don't care. No, they don't like this. This is boring. We have to switch it up. Roll with me. As you can tell, it takes guts. Yeah! Coordination.
Oh, Rachel!
And a real level.
Rachel, no, wait, no.
Thank you.
Rachel,
Yes.
we need Alex. She's important.
I don't think we do.
We do. Can you fix this, please?
Everyone, something like this normally takes a lot of rehearsal.
Or a lot of stunt performers.
Okay. Hey, Zach! Hey, Zach! Come here! I need your help. We're gonna do a little fight. Can I hit you?
Oh, good.
Yeah, leave Zach alone, would you, Rachel, and help Alex up and apologize
I'm so sorry.
to Alex.
Oh. Alex! I'm sorry. Alex! Alex?
There they are, two of my best fight performers, Rachel and Alex. There they are. And folks, here we are. This is our third scene, one of the most iconic scenes in cinematic history. You're about to see it in just a moment. It's going to be revealed to you. We call it the desert scene. This is the scene where Indian Mariner are trying to escape an enemy camp deep in the heart of the North African desert. Hey Nate, come on down for a moment, would you? Indy finds himself face to face with an iron-fisted mechanic, played by our stunt actor. This is Nate. Hey, Rod! Hey, Nate. Wait a moment while they clear the building. Listen, why don't you take a second and tell the guests a little bit about the difference between being a stunt actor, like yourself, and a stunt double, like Rachel, Brian. Come on down, please.
Sure thing, boss. Well, as a stunt actor, I play the role of the mechanic throughout the entire film. You see, no one doubles for me. That's because I do all of my own stunts. It's quite a bit different than, just being a stunt double. Which is what these two are. Just stunt doubles.
Thank you. Yes, and as just a stunt double, it's my job to make you believe that I'm Harrison Ford.
That's right, and then I'm Karen Allen.
Now, some stars like Harrison Ford and Karen Allen, they love doing their own stunt work, but sometimes the risk of injury is just too great. So yes, if something happens to an actual star, we could shut down the entire production. Or if something happens to Nate, we just find somebody else. So if Harrison and I do our jobs correctly, even our own friends have a hard time telling us apart.
All right, let's talk about a change.
You know, there is one difference between you and Harrison Ford.
Yeah, what's up, big guy?
$200 million.
Yeah, it might be a tad bit more than that. All right, so let's talk about this change. So here's what we rehearsed. Gunner on the Hill's going to fire down on you, Ryan. Rachel, you are inside the plane. You're going to panic, start going around in circles. I want to get to the action a little faster.
Yeah.
Here's the change. After one rotation, I want you to fall into the machine gun, accidentally firing rounds in the air.
Sounds great.
Easy, good.
Yep.
Let's go. A lot of firepower. Let's get this. Come on, Carol. Here we go.
Places, everyone, places.
Folks, this last scene is a culmination of all the effects you've seen so far. This scene would not be possible without the collective efforts of the cast and crew working together to create what we like to call the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Right, team? Good. Here we go. Let's go, Carol.
You got it, boss. Carlos, up on the hill. Listo. Already. Awesome. Okay, Zach, effects ready?
All set.
Indy Marion, you ready? Cameras ready?
Cameras are ready. Quiet, please.
Quiet.
Roll cameras.
Rolling. Speed.
Common 16-3, Charlie. Desert flight, take one mark.
Playback.